No, it's going to be a 3 to 5 year project. We're going to be very aggressive. We started this year. We're going to crawl before we walk. We're going to walk before we run. I just want to take a little personal privilege. I want to introduce this table right here real quick. Melissa Nobles, Grace DeMaya, John Kiskinis, Elliot Watchman, Cliff Ray, who's our show coordinator, Marissa Osborne, and Deborah Cater. We have been putting a lot of time and hours and effort. Hopefully this is a whole different show, a different look, social media. We're going all out. We're spending a lot of money. I just want to recognize them. Please. What's great is this industry is finally getting back on its feet, and we know the pockets are loosening up. We want to spend more money. We want to spend more money in Miami and on media. So that's why our direction is basically let's get this exciting show. My personal opinion, I want to go after the Europeans. If you're in Germany or in Italy, would you rather fly to Miami in November? It's a short hop as opposed to having to change planes in New York to hop over to Detroit in January. I want to get some intros here, and I appreciate all the things you do. The more media we get, the more attention we're going to get. The more attention we're going to get, we get some brand new intros here. It'll be just a cycle where we can go over and over and over again. Like I said, we started this year. We're going after we want the consumer to really get excited about the show again. So we have certain areas we did for the very first time. We have this echo environment. We've got cars in the hall. Electric cars are going to be driven by people driving, but you can ride in the electric car inside the hall. We're excited about that. We want to thank you guys because in July, you basically rated all these convertibles that we took on your theme, Topless in Miami. We got a little display there where your winners are going to be acknowledged. We're going to have models with bikinis on. The females will have the bikinis on, of course. We'll
tell them about the billboard.
And we have a billboard that's going to be probably covered on Friday with, the topless things that be going with. You see a cute female with the top down. So we want to thank you for Sam for having the Topless in Miami and working together there and make this grow. We also have been working with Telemundo. We got a thing called Havana Classics. And of course, what it basically is they're going to basically have cigar rollers there. I think John Wright and some different bands. But we're going to have, of course, the theme's going to be the 1959, 58, 59 cars that you see in Havana today. We're going to have them right there as part of the old memory lane to class it up a little bit. But this group, we've been working a lot to get the excitement back. We're really excited about this year. We're spending a lot of money. We want your coverage. Coverage gets us better intros gets us more, public to come. It's just a cycle where we all benefit. But it's our privilege to do this luncheon. Now next Thursday, we've invited a few out-of-towners to come. It's going to be at the Shore Club at 6 o'clock. I want to invite this entire group, and I also want to invite the manufacturers that you mentioned earlier. They're going to be in town. They're more than welcome to come to Shore Club 6 to 8, John?
6 to 8.
We'll have a cocktail reception just to have a drink and say, the next day, Friday morning, of course, is the actual press conference that John had. So with that, I just want to say thank you all. Is there anything I'm missing, John? Anything else you want to say?
Yes. RSVP to John about that.
You'll all be getting the invitation for the Shore Club. There's an RSVP on there. So RSVP. And lastly, the press day, which I'm already getting questions on. We have press conferences begin at 9. Registration at the new press room site at 8:30, 8:30. Press conferences begin at 9, and right now they go through 3 o'clock. And we're still taking additional ones, but there's a full schedule, of course, with Hyundai's lunch in between.
We all have to register for press credentials?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. On the website, on the homepage on the top right-hand corner, there is a press access area, and there's a button there to register for credentials.
Question, Tony.
Rick, back to your point about kind of marketing Miami. Are you guys involved at all, or being supported at all by the Greater Miami Convention?
Yes, we've had a couple of meetings with Bill Talbot. Matter of fact, I think he's going to be at the cocktail reception next Thursday. They're going to help us basically sell the city of Miami Beach, Miami Beach. That's his job, of course. He does a very good job. And like I said, we're going to educate people how sexy the city of Miami is. They sell a lot of cars, a hell of a lot of cars down there, especially the Germans. And if we can get the Germans to focus on us as opposed to, I don't know if you've been to Detroit, but they get kind of ignored in Detroit. The Germans would love an opportunity, but we got to sell them the fact this is we got to get the press here. So the press brings the intro brings the press. It's a cycle we got to get started. We're making a commitment this year to get it started. So the answer is, yeah, we're excited, but we got Bill Talbot involved. We got the hotel and
Wendy Georges with the Hotel Motel Association of Greater Miami Beaches. They're all involved this year, more so than they've been in years past, and that's through a lot of the initiatives that Rick has been pushing for.
But I don't want to ignore anybody else. I mean, the Germans, though, seem like to me like a candidate who want to do something in South Florida.
We brought to the Koreans this year.
The Korean, well, Hyundai stepped to the plate really early. We're gonna be very aggressive. Intros, we're gonna offer the